Look at my boy stats. How many picks did he got on the year, bro? 33-9 is not bad, bro. 33-9 is not bad at all. I think we used Lyle Paul way more than this last year than we did this year. Well, actually, he's actually on pace to have just as many carries. Nowhere near as many receptions, though. It's tough. In the offense, so many guys getting the ball. Once again, the tight end not my leading receiver. Shackelford got the most catches. That's crazy.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Southern Eagles. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Auburn Tigers offense will have the football first. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Give to the back.
In the backfield, taking down Gio Tavares on the tackle.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to pass, it's Marks. Got his man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
It's a screen pass there, and Steve Salam on the tackle.
And the defense had that
It's
one.
going to make it third and short. For the second time of the day.
Looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down.
The dump off, got a catch and got room. And get down to the 30. Jamison Jarrell, one of the top tight ends in the nation, with the reception on 3rd down.
Here's the handoff.
Didn't bring him down. Another broken tackle.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
Shane Perkins down to the
Picked up 2
finish.
yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast.
3rd and short.
Almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
He got 4th and inches. They're going to rule him just short.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt.
Kick is good.
He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive.
Levi Shackelford got a couple of big kick returns in the year. He's going to bring this one out.
They don't get the touchdown they would have liked.
Ain't getting nowhere.
Nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
Auburn fighting early. Bro, no, they're freaking not. They just kicked the field goal. We forced 3 on the first drive of the game. We ain't got the ball yet. Don't gas them out like they fighting yet. Not yet. We can't give them fighting yet. We can't give them that moniker just yet. Here comes Lee Ogba. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 2nd and 11 at the 14. Loud here in this stadium, Jordan Hare Stadium. It's always tough to win at Auburn. Here comes Lyle Paul, getting the first down. Gain of 13 there. Good run by Lyle Paul, reigning Heisman winner. He's in the running to win it again. Actually, against us, most folks really been driving against us the first drive. And then we just lock them down after that. Last couple of games, I think teams have scored touchdowns against the first drive of the last couple of games, to be honest.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Steps away to find some room. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
So Lyle Paul got 7 speed.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start.
Well, a bad throw there. I threw it a little bit late. Looking for Shackelford. That's going to make it 3rd down. It's the first 3rd down of the game. Auburn picked up 2 first downs on 3rd down of their first drive of the game. Can the Eagles do it here? And they will. Easy dump off of Ruth. Nate Ruth or Ruth. I don't even know what his name is. But nevertheless, a first down. Nate Ruth on the quick completion.
Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat.
The heat right there. I wasn't really no blitz, but just good coverage on the back end by Tigers. Makes it 2nd and 10. Quick dump off to Mance. He's going to get 6 on that.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this,
3rd and 4.
you got to find a way to push off.
He's got Melton across the middle, and he's going to walk into the end zone. The Eagles strike. Well, they strike second. 7-3. 6-3.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are
7-3
after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride.
Alabama lost to Florida
Man, it's your
at
job to do the rest, right?
Dane Stadium, 48-17. The Gators. Big time one right there by Florida.
Easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell.
SEC's been pretty good this season.
They got 6 on that play.
Of course, you got Georgia Southern and Texas at the top of things. UGA right under them, and then you got Florida, who was also a top-ranked team for a good bit of the season, a top-ranked team. Then Oklahoma right under them too. So the SEC once again reigning dominant over college football, beating each other up, costing each other playoff spots.
Now the play fake.
I didn't even see him over there. Ridgeway gonna catch the tackle there, make it 3rd and 3 now. 2 for 2 on 3rd downs is Auburn. Or, I'm sorry, 2 for 3 on 3rd downs is Auburn. Take a shot, and there goes. Oh, Paul Spencer! Now we can say that fighting. Paul Spencer looks like he just didn't go for the ball. Can I see a replay? Paul Spencer looked like he did not go for the ball there. He jumped in the air and tweaked. Look at him. Close the ball is to him. Oh, it might have been out of reach. It might have been a perfect ball. No, heck no, man. He could have hit it right there. And he went and scored it nevertheless. So Auburn and Mecca Omami with the grab there. And this has been a struggle for the Eagles. The Eagles defense. I think last week against Mississippi State, it was 14-14 midway through the second quarter before the Eagles eventually took off.
Touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage. coverage, hit the
Here comes Levi Shackelford. Shackelford going to get nothing to the 18-yard line. Eagles out and empty right now. Double off the Garner. Garner's got big speed at that big side and get him to the 30-yard line. Bryce Garner, the senior, transferred over here. Doesn't have the role he wanted, but I'm sure with the way college football works, his time will come. Lyle Paul going to try to cut back and throw about 6 yards on that one. Didn't get to the edge there. Lyle Paul. For Lyle Paul. Lyle Paul has had his role diminished or had his role lessened compared to last season. He is still a bell cow back. He is still a back that can play all 3 downs. But with the addition of Lee Agba, we're seeing him not as involved in the passing game. But on the ground, he's, of course, the top guy for this Eagles offense. But with Lee Agba on the team now, in the roster now, Agba's taking a lot of those passing down situations, third down situations. He's making it his own. He's taking a shot there. Picked off. Was looking for Melton down the field, and that will be Don Priester's 10th pick of the season. Priester has a thing, like he trusts his arm probably more than he should. Took a shot, and Asante Wilbur with the interception in Jordan-Hare Stadium, making some noise. Ball Spencer going to come down and make the tackle there. Courtney Scraggs going to make the tackle, make it, and it's 10-7. We already have a top 5 upset this week with Baylor falling at home to Maryland 34-42. Scraggs going to get the screen pass and get about 3 on that one, make it 3rd and 8 now, and that'll probably take us to the second quarter unless Auburn gets the ball off here. Got him a blitz. Quick pressure. He's going to tackle, and he is. Rasheem Perkins, a transfer safety, comes up, makes a tackle, and makes it 4th down, and I'll take it to the second quarter.
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks.
Georgia Southern. Don Priester's a guy that he loves to take risks, loves to take shots down the field, especially with these receivers flying all over the place. And more oftentimes than not, it works out in his favor, but sometimes the defense is back there to make a beautiful play on the ball, and that's what happened on their last drive. But defense comes out and gets a stop. Georgia Southern will host Tennessee next week. We'll host Tennessee next week for a senior night for the Eagles, for the senior Eagles. And, even the Eagles that, may not be back next season, like this man, number 1, Lyle Paul, probably going to the draft next season to play on Sundays. But, yeah, that is indeed the plan there. Look at that. We probably had Melton coming across the middle later on in the play, but with the pressure, he had to dump it off down to Lee Agba. Agba was there to make that grab. He got stuff on himself and makes a second and 9 another time. Another pressure there. Cameron Hagg, who has introduced himself a couple of times to Don Priester, bringing him down there, making it 3rd and 9.
Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but
Across the middle is caught. What a catch right there by Tyler Nance. Nance, one of the most, I would say, crafty receivers in the country. Doesn't have the crazy yardage because it's just not that's not what's going to happen if you're not Andre Dogg in this Georgia Southern offense. But you know what he can do when he has given the ball. Here comes the ball, and the slot corner able to get there and make that tackle. You see Shackelford, not the best blocker in the passing game, in the run game. Here we go, 3rd and 3 for the Eagles. Shackelford catches it, holds on to it. He's going to get the 1st down. They're going to give him forward progress. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 46. Quick strike right there by. We'll give it back to Paul. Paul going to find some room. Paul is trying to get some space. He breaks a tackle and gets taken out of the 39-yard line.
He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge all week long. They knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Right back to Paul again. Paul tried to run between the tackles there. Couldn't get too much. I'll make it 2nd and 8. More oftentimes than not, we will see Paul kind of take over this backfield as we've seen in this first half. Across the middle, what a grab right there by Damian Melton.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide.
Dump it off to Melton. Melton's got room. Melton going to score for his 2nd time of the game. Touchdown, Damian Melton.
It's now the 2nd time.
It's like you can forget about him. You can forget that he's even out there at times because of the names that's on this Eagle offense. But Damian Melton played a big part in, the championship game last year against Texas. Texas got the win. But Damian Melton got moved over to that X position as an X receiver when Mance went down. And, their offense really turned up after that. Played a lot better in that second half of that game.
This has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 7 over Clemson. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
That's the upsetting Clemson.
Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Here. Auburn looking to get on the scoreboard and stay in this game. The Tigers will not get the ball back at the half, so this possession is important. Dump off. And the Eagles going to just rally and make the tackle. That one now is Raheem Ridgeway coming down and making the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Here it's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass.
Across the middle is beautiful caught right there by Omama. And Omama with the grab on 3rd down. Larry Marks is 11 for 11 on his passes so far in the first half. The Eagles also have not got enough pressure on Marks back there.
Give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Hand it off it again. First it was D'Angelo Peters, but then Rasheem Perkins came down and finished the play. It's going to be 3rd and 13 from the 46. They've got to get a 1st down at least to try and get a field goal range here. Taking a shot. And it's batted down. Antoine Durant, the transfer from Florida State, staying in the pocket, staying on his hip, and able to knock that ball down for an incompletion. Here comes the punt team. Try to pin him deep. Lyle Paul going to get the call. He's going to get the return. Paul tried to flip the field, got stuck on his own teammate. I feel like if he could have got out of that jam, it would have been one-on-one with him and the punter. And, we just know that how that matchup would have went. 1st and 10 for the 22 for the Eagles. Agba with a cutback. Agba getting the 1st down. Lee Agba's got 28 yards and 3 carries. He hasn't really been... Of course, he wanted to be a little bit more involved in this offense, but take what you can get. You're playing with the Heisman Trophy winner. You're backing him up. He's been more of a pass-catching back for this team. Across the middle, right to Mance, and Mance had to come back to get it. And once he came back, caught the ball, he was able to scamper across the line of scrimmage. Scamper across the line to gain for the 1st down. And I'll take it to a 2-minute warning. Eagles up 14-10. I'm up here with 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Paul in the back, who's going to get a call? Paul going to call. Paul going to cut up the field and get about 5 on that one. We have an Auburn player down. Kerry Kramer's down. Here come the Eagles for 2nd and 5. On the Shackelford. The ball is a little bit behind him, but he's up to catch it and get across the 40 to 39. And the Eagles are marching. Oh, Paul, he took a hit. Touchdown, Tyler Mance. I said Paul, I meant Priester. It looked like Priester took a hit on the pass, but that did not mess with the accuracy. Dirty Dom with his 3rd score of the first half, and the Eagles lead 21-10.
accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's marked.
Oh, he had oh mama. And that's going to be his first incompletion or second incompletion of the game, I'm sorry. Oh mama was open on that side. He just could not get it to him.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again.
Quick dump off there. Missed the tackle the Eagles doing. He's going to get to the 40-yard line.
To pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Comes it off, and D'Angelo Peters is right there for the tackle.
Just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
2nd and 6, clock is running. We're late in the first half here, and the good tackle right there by Machine Peters, Machine Perkins, and D'Angelo Peters. I'll make it 3rd and 2. Here comes a blitz. The pressure's there, and they're going to force an incompletion.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
They kick it away on 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another down.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top.
Oh, look at the speed of Lee Ogwe able to get across that linebacker and pick up the 1st down and got a bonus.
Down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
Incomplete, a big hit there, forces 2nd down.
Usually it's an easy completion there for Torrance. He was not able to hold on to the ball there.
Physical, nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Under fire.
Doesn't get the 1st down on a call timeout.
After the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
Easy pitch and catch. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Rides the back on the option. The give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Check. Back to throw. It's Marks. Pocket breaking down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there on the plains. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half.
Here comes Shackford. Dang.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads.
Oh, man. It's Melton. He's going 80 yards. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the beatdown has ensued.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Cal is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Aaron Rodgers should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 9 to Clemson. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Dropping back, it's Marks. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Toure. Open space at the 25. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Leaves it with the running back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
They just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He wants it all. Touchdown.
Oh, mommy.
Quick strike through the air.
Again with a score.
That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout.
Oh,
And
man.
it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down coming up. Leaves it with the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work.
Oh!
Looking for daylight. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. It's picked off and another empty drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway and now they're in business. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Out of the crowd and now he's got room. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Eagles! And the stomping has commenced.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the returner will be knocked down. So here comes the Auburn offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. A little release to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse. Speed. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Taking a shot. Rasheem Perkins a transfer with the pick. And he might make a house call. Down to the 10-5. Down to the 3-yard line. Rasheem Perkins. The transfer senior.
What a play there. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
I did not want to score. I didn't realize it wasn't in the game. Lee Ogba on the score.
Handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal.
We're probably going to bring in the 2nd unit for the 4th quarter. I haven't played a 4th quarter in weeks.
Players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the right.
Look at D'Angelo Peters getting off that block.
No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And a good
It's going to be 3rd and 3.
there as they stop it after
7 counts at a
3rd and short coming
quiet
from their
game.
own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass.
Sack! It's Hawkins. What's his first name?
And sacked at the 12.
The deep no. Damn, Deion Hawkins.
And every time
Vince Hawkins, the freshman, flying down and getting a sack right there.
Protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible.
Paul going to return this here. It's probably the last drive of the game for the first team.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line.
Georgia Southern, man, it's keeping the adrenaline going. On the ball here. Ball's got a crease. They get down to the 30-yard line. Allow Paul to 1 to 20 yards in the game. 12 carries. Got a receiving touchdown. I'm not sure if he has a rushing touchdown today.
He's your Heisman contender. He's
But
the
he
best
is
player
balling.
on your football team, and he's a guy
Right back to him.
have to touch the ball.
And he's going. Oh, number 5 came out of nowhere for that tackle.
What a run. Great speed.
He's up to
great
1,000
vision,
yards
elusiveness, and
on
Davis
the
tackled
season.
down close to the goal line.
Wow,
this
Paul.
offense, when you can run the football,
Here comes Lee Ogba.
man, you will have
And Ogba going to jump in for his 2nd score of the game, or 4th quarter, actually.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
But yeah, Law Paul, last year he was a true dual threat at running back. He caught a bunch of passes, ran the ball a bunch as well. And the Eagles said, okay, you got your Heisman, cool. But now we're going to prioritize you being in the best shape, you being in best condition later on in the season. And that meant going out and getting a Lee Ogba to play as that, that ground and pound back while the backfield is Vince Hawkins again.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
The Eagles will host Tennessee next week for senior day before they face off with LSU, and then closing the regular season out with the rival, if you want to call it that, with App State. It's a sack, ball's out, picked up by the lineman, and the end goes going to be a safety.
Stunningly boneheaded play. You can't make a miracle every time. Don't get sacked for the safety. Guys, we've reached the end of
The Eagles.
Southern has the lead. Let's take a quick look at
Now he knocked the ball out of the quarterback's hand.
playoff race is shaping up.
The tight end goes and scoops it up, and the Eagles going to make the tackle, and it's going to be a safety as we enter the 4th quarter here.
We'll see as we
58-17 is your score, and he's going to kick it out of bounds, which is going to be a penalty. Even better starting position for the Eagles.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Dom Priester, 32 passing touchdowns on the season.
Wide receiver comes
Shackle
in
throw in motion. Play action by Priester.
Action on first down.
He's going to go over the top right to Torrance, and Torrance to bring it down. Torrance to get down across the 50 to the 40.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
You know, Dom Priester's stat line would look so great if he did not throw his weekly interception trying some of this. 6 touchdowns today, 1 interception, 367 yards. Look at Lau Paul catching the ball in the backfield and getting down across down to the 22. What a play right there, man.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10.
Elton on the motion.
They'll run play action.
He's going to run it. He's going to step up, surveying the field. Here comes Dom Priester. Priester from yards out, down at the 1 yard line. He stepped up in the pocket, rolled it out, and tried to reach for the end zone, but could not get there. They're going to give it to LP. LP's going to run it in. Add to that stat sheet for him. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better.
Wow, Paul, and the extra point's going to be good. Almost got blocked there, but it's good, man. Let's go ahead and pull these starters out. No, not auto subs, bro. Thank you, not auto subs. I want starters. Let's go ahead and pull these starters out. Gotta do it twice because the game be tripping.
Points and more points.
They say masked up starters, but the starters are going to be in the game.
Their way, they just keep their foot on the gas, keep
This
putting
kick
up points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like,
Score no more now.
12 touchdowns.
I want to finish the game 65-65, y'all. I mean 65-17. Oh, they scored again.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play.
Francis saying, I'm gonna slide there next year.
You know you're going to take care of business.
John Free 385, 75 completion percentage, 6 tuds on the day. A great first freshman, so to speak, freshman year for Dom. The Dirty Dom, I like to call him Dirty Dom.
This is why recruiting is so important.
He's just been really good, man.
Just add better players.
He's been really good. The Eagles did sign 5-star quarterback Trayvon Johns this past week, committed to Georgia Southern. I assume he would come in and sit right behind Dom unless Dom decides to go to the NFL because this is his redshirt sophomore season, so he's technically been out of high school for 3 years. But the Eagles have not sent any quarterback to school early in a very long time. But that'll do it.